Right now I'm reading that guy from Ministry. I'm reading his autobiography. And if you want to feel better about some of the choices you've made in life, like maybe you think, I'm a piece of shit, I did this, I did that, I partied too much, you got to read this guy's book. You're going to feel like you don't have any sort of substance abuse problem. I'm not shitting on the guy. The guy's fucking genius. And I'm totally late to the party when it comes to great music from the 80s. I listened to so much shit music in the 80s. And I completely missed out on all this amazing stuff. So anyways, I told you I was reading that book that Al Jorgensen from Ministry wrote. I just finished it, man. I'm telling you, some of the most insane fucking stories you're ever gonna read. Phenomenal fucking read.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. I'm HalfLifeSistah, and this is my hubby Wolfgang.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome to my channel and to another episode of Sister in the War of Reaction. We are back with another patron request, presented to you by the one and only Andrew Cuscus, aka Mind Trippin' Baby. For those of you who do not know, he's also an artist, a musician, and I'm gonna put his link to his YouTube channel in the description, but check him out.
As usual, you are nice to me, my friend.
Oh,
whether you're requesting King Diamond or Ministry, Jesus, Ministry. Love me some Ministry. Y'all know that I'm not the most progressive guy around here, but you give me some repetitive shit, yeah, I'm down for that.
But
some
is Ministry
Static X, some Rammstein.
Are they progressive? They're not.
No, they're the opposite of progressive. They are industrial.
Industrial, right.
Yeah.
I read it.
Yeah, you go back far enough, you're gonna find that they were actually synth pop, like that poppy '80s cheesy shit.
Oh, no, I love that. To those who don't know, I love synthwave, new age.
You might actually like some of that early stuff.
I love it.
But they went from that becoming one of the coolest bands around in the '90s.
That's crazy.
And yeah, they made some of the best industrial music next to Nine Inch Nails.
And I was just asking him about what is industrial music, because I thought, I thought when I heard Nine Inch Nails, Hurt, I thought that was industrial music.
Well, Nine Inch Nails is industrial.
Oh, it is?
And even though Hurt is a very unusual song, you did hear some very unusual. So this is good, because we started talking about it in Dream Theater, and I'm like, this is not the place to talk about industrial music. But I was happy to know that after Dream Theater we're going to listen to Ministry, because like I said, it's a nice balance and a nice interesting change of pace here. Think industrial. What do you think of?
A lot of sound, like a lot of
No, I'm talking about literal,
like outdoorsy.
No, I'm talking about literal.
Literal?
What is industry?
It's like, buildings and stuff.
What kind of buildings?
Really tall, concrete,
Concrete,
machine.
Big machines in there,
they
right?
Have to build it,
Yeah, so industrial music, it has a very machine sound.
Gotcha, okay.
It has a very hollow building, concrete, very cold kind of sound.
Gotcha.
Right? So that's why it matches its name of industrial.
Okay.
And again, because it's a machine sound, machines are repetitive, right? They do the job that they're supposed to do.
Right.
So they go in this motion and they get you into this groove and this vibe. And the reason I like it so much is because it's the same reason I like techno, dance music, EDM and stuff like that, is because it gives you that ability to just constantly pulse.
It's dirty too.
It's very dirty. Because, and sometimes it's clean as well, but it is designed to be a bit dark,
raw and
right?
dark,
right, and grimy, and so
not so clean.
So it gives you something very different from what else everyone was doing, and it's certainly completely different from what progressive does, which is a very clean, complex, musical adventure. And this might be your first true real industrial song, because you listen to Hurt by Nine Inch Nails. We also explored some Nine Inch Nails with Pretty Hate Machine. But Pretty Hate Machine is a very different, kind of more 80s old school kind of sound. Nine Inch Nails became much more industrial even after that.
Gotcha.
And this is more of what the 90s industrial sound kind of represented. This is one of their classic hits.
Okay.
This is just fire.
I hope I like it, Andrew. But you know what? Even if I don't like it, you love me, so it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, a band that's been around this long, it's real easy. Al Jorgensen, the lead singer, the dude with the dreads, he's the only constant. This band has had a major
The guy
turnaround.
with, okay, yeah, gotcha.
I do have to
He looks
mention.
real spooky. I like it though.
Yeah, I do have to mention one thing. Bill Rieflin was the drummer in these early works,
Okay.
and he just passed away 4 months
Oh.
ago. He's a well-known drummer. He was with REM. That's actually where I knew him from when I was listening to Ministry back in the day. I didn't know who the characters were. I didn't, I was just enjoying the music. But that was sad to see him go. He had a good sense of humor. We'll do a little tribute here because, again, the drumming on stuff like this, industrial music, when you're repetitive and you're not using drum machines, these are live drums. You're going to listen to a live performance. You've got to appreciate the ability to just maintain that consistency.
Wow,
So,
he passed away.
respect to him, condolences to his family, Michael Stipe, all his friends,
And all of his fans, the fans.
and fans, of course, fans like me. He was battling cancer. He died at 59, so he was battling cancer for years. And
Ooh, he wasn't even that. He wasn't really old.
goddamn C word. All right, so we're gonna enjoy some Ministry. Be prepared to move.
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 You're prepared to move, 'cause
your
you never
ass to
move.
the music.
I was doing. Minimize it. Okay, let's see you do that when we're. Exactly. No, seriously though. I'm editing thumbnails because I do all the thumbnails. I'm trying to find. There are some occasions where I can just I can snap an image of our reaction. We're both having a reaction.
Here's my move.
But in most cases, exactly. In most cases, you just.
You can never tell if I'm having fun or not.
And it's like, dude, what kind of a reaction is that?
Listen, a lot of this stuff people are requesting stuff that I've not heard. I'm
Okay.
hearing from the first time.
I'm not hearing all this stuff either.
If I'm not able to follow something, it's hard for me to move to it, especially if it's progressive and it keeps changing.
You know this,
Huh?
so let's act like you know it, okay? I want you to feel it with me, baby.
What happened? They forgot to change the song 10 different times. I keyed.
Oh my God. That, you know what? This is industrial music, right?
Yeah.
Industrial metal.
Yeah.
And this sounds like it's industrial metal.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that Rammstein was industrial metal.
They are.
They are?
Yeah.
Baby, it's nothing like this though. This is legit. Like if you're gonna if you're gonna say that you're an industrial metal.
Well, they're making different kinds of
I
music
know.
here.
I'm just saying this is like the core of what. I don't know. I'm a baby, okay? This is like the core of what industrial metal would sound like. Like this is like, for example, Judas
Hey,
Priest.
hold on. Don't
Stop
go
it,
insulting
stop
my favorite
it.
band
I'm
now.
not insulting them. You're annoying. The Judas Priest song,
Yeah.
the one Painkiller.
Yeah.
Like how for me that's like the
You talk about like a perfect
epitome,
song?
yes, of when you hear a heavy metal song, that Painkiller, baby.
Like a perfect representation of
Exactly,
metal.
and that's what I'm trying to say.
So you
This
think this is
song
like a perfect
here
representation?
is like a perfect representation of what industrial music metal would sound like, you know?
It's funny because they have a couple of songs that are perfect representations. Stigmata would be another one.
Oh man, that sounds dark. Is it darker?
It's very similar to
'Cause I
this,
mean-
actually.
God damn. Oh my God, that was so good. I wanted to rock out and I got it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
the build-up.
The oh my
Well,
God,
not
it's
just that,
like
not just
the
that,
way
but the
they're
build-up
able-
before that.
Yeah.
The warnings and the sirens coming in and
Yes.
the preparation for the build-up.
The way they, it's so layered. The music, the instruments, and the sounds that they're using.
Yes.
It's so layered. There's a lot that's in the back, and then there's some that's in the front, and it just swallows you up, and it's just so freaking good. I love it.
Yeah, so tell me how you really feel.
I like it. I love
It's aight.
this. Oh my God, I was not expecting that. And seeing the guy with the dress, I thought it was gonna be like a slower music, you know, more melodic. I don't know, but I was not expecting this. This is so fun. This is kick ass. This is kick ass. Wow.
I mean, there's not much to say about industrial because it's pretty straightforward,
Jeez.
you know? And again, there is a repetition to it.
But it wasn't like a repetition that you'd be like, okay, switch things up a little bit, you know? Because they switched things up a little bit. Lots of repetition. They sprinkled a few different things in the midst of all of the repetition. And it was just so tasteful and so good. And then the parts when they came back with that, it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was like they came with that same thing they brought in, they're constantly bringing it back. It's like that in your face, a whole bunch of sounds at once, and it's like it was pouring this beautiful, these beautiful sounds, and you know, layered on top of you at once.
Well, the drumming here is the doom, 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 doom. Like it's just a beautiful like bass that, and it keeps going. It keeps the song at pace, and then the guitar. By the guitar not playing constantly, by coming in a certain...
Maybe that's what it was I felt. I don't know, there was something...
There's just a certain... to that stopping and starting as opposed to having too much sound at once.
Okay, thank you.
You know
I
how,
think you're right.
You know how in an action movie, if you have... Like, the original movie has story and action. Then when they make the sequel, they try to double up on the action.
Gotcha.
And then suddenly the
Okay.
sequels don't feel
Good
as...
job, baby.
as
Good job.
as to stand out as much as the original because
job.
there's less story and more action. It just feels like now you're
Okay.
doing too much of what we liked from the first one.
Gotcha.
More of a good thing doesn't necessarily mean it's better than the original. So by putting those moments of careful pacing, it doesn't drown out the effect of what you're trying to do, which is
Thank
create
you.
these moments of intensity, which really
You should make
like
music.
wake you up and perk up your butthole a little bit. You know what I mean?
Music.
Perking up the butthole, very important in music, guys.
Come on, man.
Oh my God, I love this song and I want more ministry, baby. Preach to me.
Yeah,
want more.
I'd love for you to hear Stigmata or some of their other hits and get more of this reaction because
Oh
yeah,
my
it's fun.
goodness. Yes, it was. I can work out to this. Hell, I can probably meditate to this darn song.
Yeah, these are songs
It is
that stay in
intrinsic.
my playlist for eons. They never go out of style.
Wow. Thank you so much. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up. Do not leave without subscribing, but also do share our content as well. Love you, Andrew. Thank you, Melanie.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, bye for now.
Appreciate you.
Did Ministry's Al Jourgensen provide music fans with an accidental treat in the early 90s? According to the musician, he accidentally dosed 2 of the members of Tool with LSD during Lollapalooza 1992, and it may have pushed them in a new direction musically. According to Jourgensen, he was given bottles of liquid LSD by Timothy Leary and decided to put a couple drops in his whiskey bottle while performing. During a show in San Francisco, without thinking, he decided to share his bottle of Bushmills with Maynard James Keenan and Paul D'Amour after they congratulated him on a great show. They were tripping balls for like 2 or 3 days, recalls Jourgensen, who adds that the musicians weren't upset after the incident happened. He actually thanked me for that moment because said it got Tool going into being a psychedelic band. Pretty cosmic, right?
I'm telling you, some of the most insane fucking stories you're ever gonna read.
Trump is not frightening. Trump is an idiot.
That was phenomenal.